Yo, what the f? Tell me why on God's green mighty earth that other content creators out there are encouraging their viewers to skip Yao Guang. Brother in Christ, what do you mean I should wait for Relation MC or future supports? Why not just catch them all? Boy, if you don't... There's less than a week until Honkai Star Wars version 4.0 comes out, and there's a bunch of commoners out there like me wondering who to pull. The answer you're looking for is simple. Yao Guang. Oh, boy! Yeah! If you plan to invest in a peak condition or more than one elation team, then you definitely want to invest your pools into Yao Guang. Some of you are probably like, but I want to pull for Sparksy. I didn't say that you shouldn't. However, in case you've forgotten, Aglaya was the first premium remembrance character to be introduced in Amphorius. Then this came along. This behemoth of a character that changed the entire meta, shielded in every endgame content, and made this once a great character a joke. Basically, if you plan to invest in Elation, pull for Yao Guang. She's the first premium support for the archetype, so her value will grow as more and more Elation units are released. Do not listen to the same people that doom post every upcoming character. On the other hand, I wouldn't blame you if you're pulling for Sparksy. Her flashy design and silly animations are really captivating. I especially love this animation that she does. The thing that worries me though is how the initial DPS for a new path tend to fall off compared to the true tier 0 character for that path. The same goes for the early supports too, but they become a flex pick anyway. They say Satan comes in many forms, so best believe if anyone hits this pose, be fully prepared for the worst. And the one character that did is Silverwolf. Oh my god. You knew it, I knew it, everyone knew it. To be a true mansion owner of the Elation path, Silverwolf is the DPS you want to save your pulls for. I'm calling it right now, write this down. The main team for Silverwolf includes Nilux. I firmly believe that these two are going to be a match made in heaven. From what we have learned during the Amphorius arc, Hoyo loves to hide secret characters. Some secret synergy will be arriving for her soon. I see it! Speaking of DPS characters, we need to talk about Avanesia, or whatever her name is, the Ysakra XP. I know some of your Honkai impacts are let down by Silver Slot being the main push character, but this is the part where I make the prediction that Yao Guang could potentially be the best in-slot support for Avanesia.
Stop the cap!
Another insane shot on the dark too. I'm fairly certain that Ash Veil is going to be a sub DPS and Blade is going to be an imaginary hunt character, but do not take this as gospel. If you aren't interested in playing Elation, then you're going to love this, because we received word from HQ that we will be getting a 5-star selector. I'm going to be real though, adding outdated characters like Jing Yuan, Dio and Jing Liu is a bit messed up, but I digress. Adding a Venturine is a bit messed up too, since I imagine that everyone owns Dante, who is just a way better shoulder than a Venturine. This means that we have 3 options that's either going to make or break your account. If you're a dot mansion owner like me, then Kafka is going to be your way to go. Ever since Kafka's rework, Hoyo has been extremely generous with the dot archetype by giving us high Silins and now Nova Flaring Black Swan. All that's missing is an Nihility character. If you don't enjoy dot, then Sparkle is also a great character to claim since she works extremely well with Sparksy. Sparkle is also getting Nova Flare too, which means you crit damage players can go ham with her. On the other hand, we have Akron, and she is a bit of a sticky situation for a few reasons. She is not worth getting at E1 unless you have E2 Silverwolf, E1 Tribute, and somehow have an E1 Akron. If you do, then you should absolutely go for Akron's E2. Her being in this list means that we aren't going to be seeing her for a very long time. And personally, I was out here trying to invest in an E2 Akron, so I just can't do that anymore. For the upcoming banners alongside Yao Guang, who is in phase 1, you should expect Black Swan and High Silins. For dot investors, assuming that you have everyone, should prioritize getting E1 High Silins, E1 Black Swan, and the light codes if you don't have them already. Evernight is also included in phase 1 too, but I honestly wouldn't recommend pulling for her at E0. However, if you need the Eidolons, go for it, dude. Glory to you. We should be expecting Cerebra and what the f. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's either you pull for Sparkle E1 or Sparksy in this phase. Cerebra and Rapper in this banner is a bit diabolical, to be honest. I'm actually excited with playing Arcadia in 4.0 and what's to come throughout later patches. I think compared to other maps such as Penacony and Amphorius, this is such a huge improvement over both these maps. I'm actually very much interested in the Elation mechanic too, and will definitely look to invest in the path. I think the only thing I'm worried about, as more characters are introduced, the options we'll be getting in terms of team building are going to be very limited. The problem with building Amphorius characters is the limited options we had for their light codes, and that it was basically a must pull for their respective light genuine for them to strive at their full potential. But I absolutely love the designs for the characters. Like, I'm really hoping that they give similar love that they did with Sparky's animations.